Guys, welcome to another AMA session in Legit Crypto. I'm Toby. I'm joined by Mark, and today we've got the team in from Velorex. We've got Michael and Kamikaze. So, just a quick run through of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be meeting behind the team behind the token. We'll run through the token itself and its unique selling points. Have a quick chat about the tokenomics. Have a look at the roadmap because Velorex is already launched, so we'll be looking to see how they're doing with the roadmap, where they're at. Have a quick look through the chart and see if anything else comes up in the conversation. So if you guys want to take it away, you guys want to introduce yourself, introduce the token, tell me what it's all about.
Okay, Kami, do you want to start? Or you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start, buddy.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Michael. I'm a community manager and team advisor from Velorex. So, about the token. We are a BEP20 token on BSC blockchain. Our main utility is to create decentralized ATM network globally. What does it mean? It means that all of the crypto ATMs at the moment on the market are centralized. Every single one of them. So we would be the first ones. The difference is that centralized ATM networks are backed by one main wallet, by companies, and they can do whatever they want with their network. The difference with us,
they could turn it off any minute,
Yeah, they can turn it off any minute. They can freeze your ATM. They can do whatever they want. The difference with us, we are creating decentralized network. So it would be pretty much like using a DEX, for example, Uniswap or PancakeSwap, just on ATM. And the best thing about it is you won't need to KYC to use our machines. I believe only part where you have to KYC yourself is when you're the ATM owner and you provide it to the public, but that depends on the state or country you want to place the machine. It depends. For every country has different rules. Every state in USA has different rules. But you can hold one privately at your home and no one can do nothing about it. Which is quite interesting if you look into it. What else can I tell you guys? So that's our main point. Other thing we are planning to offer is our smart wallet, which will be it won't be extremely special. It will just secure smart wallet and debit cards. Of course, we will have two options for debit cards. There will be digital and physical debit cards. Sadly, for physical debit cards, there will be a KYC process. For digital, no. You will be able to use to get one without KYC. I know I speak a lot about KYC. Let me just explain this. It might not everyone knows what does it mean. KYC is know your customer. It means know your customer. So with KYC, you need to register for example, when you register on Binance, you need to provide your passport, driving license, etc. Without KYC, most of the time it's just creating a crypto wallet or just providing a email address. That's it. And you're ready to go. You're ready to use the network.
Plus, one of the most innovative, I think, utilities of the Velorex ATM will be that it's a two-way machine. So you can sell and buy. So basically, you can sell not just Velorex, because we obviously are aiming for around 15 to 20 cryptocurrency pairings. So you could just sell your BNB on a Velorex ATM and withdraw cash for it.
Oh, another thing I can add. So we are not the manufacturers of the machines. So you can use pretty much any machine you want. Whatever's the cheapest or the best in your eyes or the most local for you, we can provide we provide the software. Of course, we work with manufacturers, which we will provide the list of on the ATM launch. We provide shipping. Yeah,
Installation tutorial and yeah.
Pretty much is decentralized ATM network with cash in, cash out, no KYC required.
Cool. Okay, let's. Can we'll come back to the ATMs in a minute if that's all right with you.
Sure.
Let's go back to the beginning. What kind of launch you guys did a private launch? I'm guessing.
We had.
How long's the token been out now? How long's the token been out?
Current contract been out since May, 27th May, I believe.
Yeah. So you did Did you say you did a private sale?
We had we had both, private sale and pre-sale on DX sale.
Okay, cool. So let's just start with the token a little bit. Your tokenomics at the minute, you got 10% tax.
Yeah.
And once your ATM software is going live, you're going to be changing that tax up
to 5%. It's going down to 5%. Eventually, we are planning to reduce it even lower to compete with the current ATM companies.
Yeah. So how does this token tie in with the ATMs?
Well, token is our base network.
Yeah.
Everything is whoever uses and for whatever reason. So you can buy BTC, you can buy Ethereum, you can buy at least top 15 for now. Those transactions will use Velorex network. What does it mean? It creates volume for our token, plus burn on every single transactions. At the moment, the burn is set up on 2%. After the ATM launch, it will go down to 1%. With our current supply of just under 400 million, I think it's 385 million tokens at the moment. So we burned already 1/5 of the total supply. The value of the token will just grow because of the burn. And with okay, go on. Sorry.
So look, I'm just trying to picture it. So if I'm let's say I'm not a holder of Velorex and I don't hold any, and I go to use one of your ATMs.
Sure.
What's the process in that? So
basically,
go on, Kyle.
basically you can choose which cryptocurrency you would like to buy. For example, if you're looking to buy BNB, then you will get BNB. It just goes over the Velorex token too.
First,
so you're gonna end up paying the 5% tax for it, of which something goes to the Burn wallet, some goes to the reflection for the holders of the Velorex token. And then you obviously have, as an ATM owner, you can set your fee, which will be your passive income, somewhere between 1% and 3%. So if you own a Velorex ATM, every transaction that is made on the ATM, you can earn passive income on that, but not like crazy. So you can just set max, I think is 3%, per transaction. So you end up paying your BNB. You're gonna get 8% tax, which is like really competitive when you look into traditional Bitcoin ATMs and stuff, because they charge between 50 and 20, even more, so we are pretty good with the fees too.
Okay,
Yeah, I think the lowest fee you get from the current crypto ATMs, it starts from 8% and up.
okay, so you don't pay an in and out fee. Then there's no 5% in, 5% sell on that transaction at the machine.
Well, it's pretty much like you would do a transaction on DEX. So
okay, logistically, I was just trying to think how it works. So if I go to the machine and I say I want to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, through the machine, it's going to pay. Yes, you're not going to pay a fee to buy the Velorex and then the Velorex to sell again.
It's going to be just one fee, because it just goes automatically. Same like you would, let's say, you want to buy. I think the process to buy BUSD is the same. So you need to, let's say you want to change VEX into BUSD through PancakeSwap. So it takes you VEX, BNB to BUSD, I believe. It's going to be the same process.
Yeah, okay. It's the same process.
So in terms of your competitors and stuff then, how well research have you done on that?
We don't have competition. That's the best thing.
In terms of, right, what? So there's no ATM machines at all at the minute, or you mean because you're unique?
We are decentralized, which is just a huge step forward. It's the current ATM machines just can't compete with this. There's no way they can compete. Obviously, we have competition in that way that there are ATMs around the world, but the customers we are aiming at, they don't want to have nothing to do with centralized exchange, systems, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. So you're working on three things, aren't you? Early at the minute, so you've got the ATM, you've got the smart wallet, and the card.
Yeah, debit cards. Yeah.
So how far are you in progress with them? So obviously you shared a teaser earlier that you've had the ATMs delivered, haven't you? Is that the priority at the minute? Is that the main focus? And
the machines are our main priority right now. All the manpower is on it right now. We have a team of 16 people working around the clock. We stumbled upon one issue in getting the connection between the machine and the software, and we are battling it for a little while now, but we are getting to the end of it. And once we are past this point, it's straightforward, just like connecting the dots, and we are up and running.
Understood.
In the same time, we're in chat with the debit card providers. There's top 3. I can't disclose who we are in contact with right now, but we are on it, and it should be aligned with delivery of the ATM.
Oh, that would be good. So it works together. So I can just go into a normal ATM with my normal bank card and do this. Is that right?
Yes, you can use any debit card to withdraw from our ATM machines.
Okay, so how would that work if I was buying Bitcoin but not selling it? Is that possible at an ATM, or is this just for me to?
Okay. So basically, how the Velorex ATM work is that you go so you connect your wallet to the ATM. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you choose, or basically you choose to buy BNB. Okay, for example. And then you choose the amount, you put the cash in, which is, I don't know, $100, $500. And then because the ATM is a QR code scanner, okay? So you scan your wallet address, and then the BNB goes directly to your wallet. That's basically how it works.
Okay, I understand.
Well, so you would be, I believe, I'm not the main developer, but I believe you can use any debit card to withdraw your funds or purchase the cryptocurrencies.
Yep.
So it's going to have all the functions of normal ATM.
So what country are you rolling these out to start with?
To start with, well, oh, by the way, I didn't mention we are a registered company in Romania currently.
Okay, nice.
Our focus is in Europe for now because US is kind of flooded with, well, not flooded, that's the wrong word, but there's a lot of competition there from centralized ATMs, but we can deliver anywhere in the world. Plan is to start in Europe, definitely in like a public points, but our focus is on USA as well, as you know, people love crypto there.
So how are we doing with you in regards to your roadmap so far? I noticed there isn't, you haven't put any dates on there, so it's just kind of a thing that you.
Just coming back to our website. Website is being currently totally redesigned, so soon you will be able to see a brand new website, much better than the current one, which will also work as a funnel for purchasing machines. But about our roadmap, we are on a ATM and software development still. We don't want to drop any dates as of yet, but I can just say we are on a really, really good way to accomplish it in Q1 this year.
Cool. So when this goes live, when you start rolling these out, you can basically buy your own ATM through your website. Is that right?
You can buy ATM from one of the manufacturers we work with.
Okay. And
we are, as a Velorex, we don't produce those. We work with third parties.
Yeah. Plus, if you already own an ATM, and you can just like have our software and have it running on the Velorex network.
Okay. That's good to know. All right. So yeah. So you, in terms of your roadmap, then you feel like you're accomplishing everything at a nice pace.
Yeah, we are going quite well. Well, we had that hiccup with the connection hardware and software, but we are getting there. We lost a lot of time because of that, but it's something that has to be done. We can't progress without it, and this is giving us sleepless nights. We are getting there.
Plus, what is maybe important to mention also is because you can actually, everybody can be an ATM owner. Okay, if you have a shop or whatever, you can place it there. You just need internet connection, and then you're ready to go. And plus, we are also developing a really, really sweet admin panel, so where you can have like a lot of functions for your ATM, which is also like a huge selling point for people that own already ATMs.
So you can basically edit it to how it suits. Is that right?
Pretty much they can upgrade their current software with our one.
Okay. That's cool. Have you got any questions at this point, Mark?
Yes, I have. I've just been scribbling down notes and stuff. I'm just wondering, have you created the software already, or is that still in development?
The software is still in development, but do you mean the UI, UX, or the functionality?
the functionality to the
Yeah.
point where you can roll it out and contain it within these ATMs?
Yeah, so the software is pretty much developed, but we are struggling with one part of it where we need to connect. I don't want to go into heavy details, but where we are trying to connect the backend to the hardware. To be precise, it's a node validator. We're fighting with this issue for a little bit now. But once we are past this, how I said, it's just connecting the dots, connecting the front end to the back end, and we are ready to go.
And you're confident that that'll be resolved, that issue?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned about having one at home. What would be the benefit of having one at home?
Well, I can't say it out loud.
Oh, right, okay, I know. I won't ask that question then. Is home use like your biggest market? Is that where you think this is going to be?
No. It's I think both worlds really. You can use it at home or you can use it in public. It's the thing is, once we roll it out, we can't stop it. No one can stop it.
Yeah.
Only way
true.
to stop this is to turn off the internet. So
Right.
Once we are done, we put it out there. Let's see what happens.
I've never seen in the UK a crypto ATM before. So is that because the rules are really strict within the UK, or am I just not seeing them and they do exist in this country?
I personally haven't seen one, but
because you mentioned
believe
about centralized ATMs. So where do they exist at the minute? Are they in the UK or elsewhere?
If you look on our white paper, you can go there. On top, I think it's the third page. One page down. No? Yeah, the one page down. Yeah, it's the second page. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. That's current ATM placement in the world, which grown significantly in the last years. About UK, I haven't seen really crypto ATMs in UK, but I'm sure there are.
Have you secured any deals outside of like the not regards to the cards and stuff like that, but in terms of people
interested
business
in
interest
ATM?
Yeah.
Our main developer, he's based in London. He said he has a lot of contacts with businesses around UK that might be interested, but of course, until we don't have product, we can't say the deal is done. The papers are signed, right?
Plus, like we have, we need to mention that there are around 2 billion unbanked people on the world, which is also point. Like a primary goal for Velorex to provide a financial solution for those guys, which will be in a decentralized way. So providing them also secure storage for their money. That's why the whole ecosystem is built up that Velorex will have a high liquidity and a high volume, and the price will be stable. And also the people that are buying, or they want to save money and they don't want to have it at home, they can also swap it for stable coins over the Velorex ATMs, obviously.
How are you planning to improve that liquidity?
Our liquidity is pretty strong, to be honest, compared to market cap. What is it right now?
It's about, let's just say
10%.
About 10%.
Yeah, that's not bad for.
So maybe I took that when you said you're planning it for it to be stable, like.
Oh no, it won't be stable. We are not a stable coin. But I think what he meant that they can use our machines or our network to, pretty much from money in their pocket to purchase stablecoin, or just to, instead of keeping money under their mattress, worrying that, government can freeze my funds, I can just put it through the machine and they are there. Government can't do nothing with it.
You'll have to remember where you did an AMA and drop one off when you get them out at my house.
No worries, you can have one.
Let's just talk about your chart real quick then. Did you relaunch this at some point?
Yeah, that's V3, I believe. Yeah, that's V3.
What happened with the previous two?
Oh, we had a crazy story going on. V1, we had a problem with bots. Bots been sniping every buy. V2, what happened? So the main person, previous CEO guy who stayed anonymous, pretty much just decided that he wants to pull out. And as we say, he rugged us. He rugged our investors, our team, pretty much every person that was invested in Velorex. So we've been lucky enough to get the contract, the ownership back, and we launched V3, where we airdropped all the tokens to the holders, so no one in the end lost money. And we took it from there. So our new owners, Todd and Thanos, they locked the liquidity for, I believe it's until 2024 or 2025. 25, yeah. And they created a real-life company, plus, of course, doxing themselves, obviously. So we kind of brought back Velorex to life after that.
Is this around this area here?
No.
That's the pre. So the relaunch, and then you see the way
if you look
down.
At the chart, so this is our starting from beginning. That's our launch. So at launch, as you can imagine, people who got airdropped, they've been like, oh, fuck that,
cautious,
I'm out. And when you see that massive spike, I think we done 20x there. This is the day when we received our first ATM for testing.
Oh wow,
yeah, I think we done over 20x there. Since then, it was we've been going a bit lower and lower, of course, as we developed our utilities. It's normal on BSC blockchain. And we are pretty much getting ready to, I think, to explode the next leg up.
Yeah, I mean, we did 20x on just the news that we had an ATM for testing, which was like a huge deal for people, sticking to this project, and because the idea is revolutionary.
Yeah.
And once we launch these ATMs, I think it's just going to be massive,
Yeah, I mean, you can see the excitement in the chart there, can't you, when you've got an ATM delivered? And when it gets rolled out, I can imagine this is happening all over again.
I think it's going to happen much more than that. It will be big. All I want to
look, I had a brief look through your wallets. There's nothing obvious there. Everything looks good to me. I think that's your biggest holder there, 2.2%. There's nothing out of the wild.
I believe this is I think that's Todd's wallet, I think.
What's the deployer's still got some in? What's happening here?
The deployer. I'm not sure about this one.
No problem.
I think the first deployer should be Todd.
Or
I know
that might be. Yeah, sorry, that's Todd.
Frankie loaded up a lot. No, I didn't watch the wallet. We have a huge friendly whale, Frankie, and he's been holding this for ages. And he buys every fucking dip because he wants to be the top holder for it and just live off the reflections, basically like everyone else. Because once people start using these ATMs, I mean, those reflections gonna be huge for all holders. You know, you can then just, you know, go grab a coffee or have go shopping with the wife, you know, and just pay with your reflections and your Velorex credit card. Even if it's digital, then you don't need a KYC for that. So, you know, the small amounts of $300-400, and you don't have to sell any wax, you know, of your bag.
Yeah, I like it. So, Mark, have you got any more questions following this, mate?
Yeah, I've just got two questions. So you mentioned that the centralized ones at the moment, and you're going to be the first to be decentralized. I want to know basically why others aren't doing it already.
Because it's hard. It's not easy to develop. In
terms of software development, it's not
easy. That's one thing. Also, we are working on this for a year now, and we haven't heard of anyone trying to do the same. So I don't know why not. Maybe there's some reason. Maybe some people think it's not a great idea.
Is it not? Is it to do with like laws within each country? Like, is it going to get banned with it being decentralized?
If you know the laws, until they get any power, it takes 2-3 years.
Okay.
So that's a long run.
They take power. I mean, most of us are just thinking, you know, the Western standard. I mean, people in India or in Asia, sorry for the words, wouldn't give a, you know, about that because, you know, they just, you know, so unregulated. I mean, if you put the Velorex ATM in a cafe in India, you know, nobody's gonna harass you for that. Most people wouldn't even know what it is. You know what I mean? We are always. I'm from Europe too, you know, and I always think, oh, the laws, you know, and how you because obviously as an ATM owner, you need the KYC, and I think, and you know, to put obviously the liquidity into the machine. So but like I said, we are thinking globally here, not just, you know, Europe or UK or Germany, Italy, whatever.
Sure.
But also South America, India, Asia, you know, Russia. I mean, the world is huge. And imagine if we start rolling out ATMs in every of the country, you know, this is going to be a global network of DeFi where you can buy and sell crypto with cash money. I mean, come on, man.
No, I get your point, definitely. Are you in touch with any existing companies about linking in your software with their ATMs as they stand now? Because obviously there's some big companies out there, aren't there, with loads of ATMs. You could piggyback off that straight away.
Nothing that we can disclose now. So
you can't disclose it, but can you say whether you are in talks with any companies?
Well, our main manufacturer,
you know,
but I can't say nothing else.
Right. Okay.
There's NYDs signed and all sorts of things. So there was meetings with big companies already.
Cool.
Before we go on to any questions from the community, we just wanted to talk about your NFT release as well, because you've got some NFTs releasing soon.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So do you want to tell us about them a little bit?
Okay, let me just quickly forward the message, because we had a little update now on this. Where's it? Okay. I'll just forward this to you guys. So that's a little update. We decided to launch a NFT collections. There will be total of 2,500 NFTs minted ever. There will be never, ever any more than that with the same utility. So what are we doing? We will give a option for first batch will be 250, which only whitelisted people will be whitelisted wallets will be allowed to purchase. Oh, sorry, there's a question on the chat. Okay, I'll go on it in a second.
It's okay, don't worry. I'll pick them up in a minute, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. There will be the first batch will be 250 NFTs. Each mint will be random. So it will be total luck which tier you will receive. There will be 4 tiers. Each tier will give you a tax reduction on Velorex transfers. So tier 1, it's only 50 NFTs. This will be our highest tier, highest discount, which will give you 90% tax reduction. Tier 2, 250 NFTs. That will be ever minted with 45% tax reduction. Tier 3 with 800 NFTs, 20% tax reduction, and Tier 4, 1400 NFTs with 10% tax reduction. And that's not the only utility we provide with those NFTs. You will also have access to Velorex membership club, which will give you a chance to win monthly rewards, and also access to our metaverse offices in the future, where you can just go look around whatever you do in metaverse. And also we are working on few more utilities for the near future, but that's something I don't want to say right now, as I can't confirm it for 100%. The minting price. Sorry, Cami. The minting price for the first batch is 1 BNB per mint, but for the whitelisted for our old holders, long-term holders, we offer 25% discount, so it's 0.75 BNB, and there will be we will have a sweep widget going on, which will give you a chance to win that discount or a free NFT if you complete all the tasks.
Cool. There's just a question been raised from that in the community from Matt, and it's how would the NFTs connect with the tax reduction? Would it be on the Velorex ATM card? You mentioned using regular banking ATM cards. So then if somehow use their bank card, how would you validate NFT ownership? I'm guessing it's to do with your wallet when you connect your wallet, exactly. Right?
Yeah, the NFTs will be connected to your wallet. So only if you do transactions using your wallet, your crypto wallet.
Yeah, understood. So you're getting this tax reduction is off the buys and sales of Velorex. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's lifetime.
Cool. So before we wrap up then, Mark, have you got anything following on from that?
No, I don't think so. I think that's me covered. Yeah.
Cool. So if anyone's got any questions, go on. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, I just wanted to add that, Velorex isn't an NFT project, okay? So NFT were always in plan for us to do at some point, but we just looked for the right utility and, something that our long-term holders and holders can benefit from. So it's not just about the tax reduction, which is pretty awesome if you buy it at this point and you decide to sell your bag once Velorex is adopted everywhere on the world. but also to give them, some benefits of the membership club, which may be lottery pools and rewards, and there is just the beginning. I mean, there's yet to come. This is still in development, so the benefits will be increasing over time.
Yeah, we don't want people to think we are just selling you, JPG image for $600 and hope for the best. We want to give you utilities with it that's going to benefit you in the future.
That would make sense. Are you guys planning on going across multiple chains? Are you doing any bridges or anything?
We are thinking about Ethereum bridge, but it's not something we really focus on. It will happen. 99% it will happen in near future, but it's not so important for us. We are fully focused on delivering the machines right now.
Cool, understood. Yeah, so Matt was just raising a question about. So you have to connect your wallet to NFT. What about multiple chains? Would you need multiple NFTs? For example, if I had Bitcoin and BNB and ETH, they'll all have separate wallets. But obviously, at the minute, Velorex is on BNB, isn't it? So you're only going to need the NFT on the BSC side of it to get the discount.
Yes, you just need you need to hold NFT in your wallet to have discount on whatever you do, whatever transaction you do on Velorex network. Okay. So if you purchase BTC using our ATM, you won't pay at the time it would be 5% tax. You will pay the amount.
Yeah, 90% off that, 5% if you were tier 1, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. All right, so we'll go to some questions from the community if anyone's got any. I should imagine there might be a few, given the vast of the project, the ATMs and everything.
Lots of you guys here.
So just a quick question. Everything. Sorry, let me pull my mic down here.
Yep. Hi.
Maybe I'm a little confusing, and you may have said I was kind of in and out and everything. So the wallets that connect, is that connecting through Web3?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Do you mean about in what way? Do you mean like connected to the ATM or?
Correct. When you put out a statement, they connect. You connect your wallet to the ATM to be able to do the transaction, right? And it has to be able to read your wallet, right? So I'm assuming it's some type of Web3 connection.
Yeah, so you just scan a QR code. It's like
right.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily connecting Web3 if it's doing it through a QR code. So my specific question was, since it's not connecting Web3, and you're using a QR code, so my question is specifically, how does it read the wallet to be able to see that you have the NFT on the BSC network or in your BSC wallet, and is that contracted between Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and all the other decentralized wallets? I'm wondering how it's able to pull that information if I want to do a transaction with BTC, unless that's a wrapped version of it on the BSC network.
It's literally like using Pancake Swap on your wallet. It's exactly the same. It's like you would go through the apps and purchase any token using the Pancake Swap.
Right, I understand. But that would be a Web3 connection, not necessarily with a QR code. So when I connect Pancake Swap, I would connect Web3 with the Connect Wallet app and not necessarily have to scan a QR code or give a QR code to scan on a machine to connect Web3. So, and again, Pancake Swap isn't able to see what NFTs I have in that wallet, and I wouldn't be able to go across chains to be able to trade those either.
That's something we would need to ask our main developer.
Yeah.
But
as far as I know, I understand your question. I think he integrated, or he is, don't nail me on that, we need to verify. So basically when you hold an NFT in your wallet, it's like whitelisted for an NFT on the ATM, on the Velorex network, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah,
So
that would make
basically
more sense that it would be
the wallet,
whitelisted.
yeah, the wallet address, that number holds that NFT. Okay, so when you scan your wallet to the ATM, the network recognizes you that you hold that NFT. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep,
Okay,
yep, I
I
got you.
get it
I got
now.
you now.
Sorry, guys.
It would
I
make
do
more
get
sense
it now as
if
well.
you, yeah, it makes more sense for you to sit there and say that the wallets that hold those would be whitelisted. That I can get on board with. I was just confused about the connection with Web3 and being able to read, and for the multi-chain part of it, being able to see it from if I wanted to swap BTC or Ethereum or any of that, unless it was a wrapped version of it. So it does not
Yes.
connect Web3. And my other question, real quick, and everything, and I'll turn it over and let other people ask questions and everything. So, what the proprietary part of your development is not necessarily the machines or anything. It's really just the software that is running it. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. Machine is a machine. You can use any machine you want that complies with our software. We provide the software end of the day, so we don't necessarily have to sell any machines at all. People can just can own already machines and just upgrade their software with our one if that's what they want.
Right. So my follow-up question to that is why actually go into machines when everybody has a smartphone, right? That
Yeah,
everybody pretty much has a smartphone these days, and then also the computer as well, and just use your software in a DApp or an app, download it right to your phone.
Yeah, but you can't stick cash in your phone, can you?
Right, but if I'm sitting there, I can't necessarily put, even if I have an ATM at home, it does me no good to put the cash into the ATM machine either, because the only person that have that is the person that has a key, and I'm assuming somebody's not coming around to my house and collecting that money or filling it full of money if I need it either.
No, if you're the owner, that's it's your part what you do, filling up the liquidity and keeping it running. So pretty much, let's say you need to provide the cash for the liquidity on the ATM if someone wants to withdraw cash, and also you need to provide a Velorex liquidity if someone wants to purchase the VEX using cash or whatever.
Okay, so you guys aren't providing your own liquidity for the Velorex token either. I have to provide that as well.
Yes. As a ATM owner, that's something we help with. Of course, we advise you how to do it and in a safe manner. But yes, you're in charge of your machine.
Yeah. That's why it is decentralized. Yeah. Otherwise, we would be centralized, and we can like block your liquidity or whatever.
We don't have any power over the machines once they are there.
Well, you would have to have some kind of control because you're able to whitelist the addresses, right? And then you're interacting with the software, and I'm assuming you guys are putting up updates and everything.
Yeah, of course. We can do updates for the software, and we can whitelist addresses because we own the contract. But that's it. That's where our power ends. We cannot like play with single ATM that is on the other side of the world. We can provide you an update if you want, and probably most likely people will want to install it, which will be really easy. And yeah, with whitelisting, obviously, like any other crypto project.
Whitelisting, that's just my idea how it works. We still need to verify.
But it is like that. Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't
get
get the question. but that's how it works. All the once you mint the NFT and let's say you get tier 1, you will be whitelisted with a 90% discount.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass and let anybody else that has any questions ask, and then if not, then I'll do a follow-up question. Thanks.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay, so anybody else got any other questions? Some good questions, David. Anyone else before David carries on?
Hey, you know me, brother.
So Matt's raised the point from the whitelisting of the address. Well, we need to confirm that though, really, Matt, I think, because we're not 100% sure that that's how it's going to work. So we'll perhaps get some confirmation on the Velorex.
99. Well, let me quickly drop the message for the main dev.
Is Matt's follow-up question to that anyway was what happens if someone sells their NFT and they're whitelisted? How quickly are you going to be updating that? How's the ownership going to be?
He has some tracking integrated. Please don't email that. I think Michael, did you DM him? So we're gonna keep you updated, guys, on that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm doing it right now.
So we'll just move on to another question while we're waiting for that, if that's okay. If anybody's got anything else. I think so. David, do you want to ask something else?
Yep, just one more thing and everything. I really appreciate the concept of what you guys are trying to do from a software standpoint and everything. I am a little confused on some of the vagueness on some of the different aspects and the parts of it, and I'm sure you guys can clear that up with some more documentation. Do you guys, this is more of a competition question. Do you guys feel like that there will ever be an issue in the near future and everything with all the prepaid debit cards, and what would stop somebody from just basically setting up like a cash check cashing place and everything? They have them all over the U.S. and I'm assuming they have them all over the world, from just setting up and just letting you connect to them. They already have cash on hand. They already have liquidity. It doesn't necessarily need to be the Velorex token. It can be in Ethereum, BNB, and all those, if they're already having to provide the liquidity and not having to use a system like yours and just let somebody come in, scan a QR code, send them the money, they can pay bills, whatever, and then they already carry the liquidity in-house. Are you concerned about that being part of the process and eliminating the need for your product?
I'm not really concerned about that, because this is centralized end of the day as well. No.
It would be decentralized, because each individual company, if I personally wanted to set up in my house and tell anybody that wants to come here and trade crypto, I'll provide liquidity and cash, and all you have to do is come over here, and if you want to trade Ethereum for Bitcoin, then all you have to do is here's my QR code, send me the money, I'll transact it right now and give you the cash if you want it. Completely decentralized.
Well, we are completely decentralized as well, in a way. But this is kind of, then you work on trust, don't you? It's, but can you do it on a massive scale that would actually work against?
Sure. Of course I could.
Well, then this is a competition then, but that's fine.
Sorry.
I would not personally do it. That's not what I'm saying. Personally, I would not do it. I'm saying, are you worried about somebody coming on a competition scale being able to do that? I'm trying to find the need, or what you plan to do to combat that. What makes you different and sets you apart in that aspect from just your run-of-the-mill guy being decentralized and offering that service? I'm trying to find out what differentiates you guys from that person.
Well, scalability, that's for sure. Like, we are so easy to scale our product around the world just by literally sending the software here and there. That's number one, I guess. And it's just easy to use us. If you think about it, straightforward, simple. Someone wants an ATM in their home, boom, order one, it's there. And like, we are based in Europe right now, and I never really used any of the services you just mentioned now. Never really seen anything like it.
Sure, I can actually assure you, but here in the U.S., obviously we have several Bitcoin ATMs. I can actually give you a whole list of them and everything. That would be one of my concerns as a company and everything. I would want to look at and figure out a way to combat that. And I was just wondering if you guys had a solution for that going forward or a game plan. That was my only question. It wasn't to take away from what you're doing. I think the software side of it is a great industry to be in, and I think that you guys can pull it off. I think there needs to not be so much vagueness and maybe put together maybe a game plan, everything to put out to everybody so everybody understands the process going forward. But other than that, I wish you guys the best of luck, and that was my last question. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you. Yeah, just going back to our plan going forward. The plan is there. We know what we need to do. There's also will be a lot of guides, a brand new website explaining everything shortly, well, combined with the launch of the machines. So we are trying to think of everything.
Cool. So I think that sums anything up from the community. We got anything else? No, Mark, did you want to finish with anything?
No, really good questions there.
Solid questions.
Same,
solid
guys,
questions.
you made me sweat.
Listen, to your thanks for being here, but obviously you're only half a team as well at the minute, I think, isn't there? So there's probably people who can answer questions that
we are just
into a depth that you can't.
We are community managers and team advisors only. Our core team is, you can see them on our website. It's Todd and Thanos. Todd is the main developer. Thanos is our marketing manager, HR. So they are actually the company owners.
Yeah. So with that said, if anyone's got any kind of further questions or anything, you can always jump into their Telegram group. And
I need to add something. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
We just hit one of the highest possible Certic security scores ever. Which is
nice.
95. That's lined us up with SafeMoon, I believe.
Has that just been released now then? Or
we are on cert. We done our audit a few months ago, and we are on Skynet right now. But just they work so slow at Certic. It took time to get our real score out there, and I think we are on 95 now.
Yeah, there's a huge backlog I'm hearing at the minute. So, yeah, I think that about sums it up, guys. So, I don't know if you want to finish with a closing statement. Tell anyone why we think we should invest in Velorex today.
Yeah, guys, be my guest. Jump in.
Yeah, jump in, man. In the end, I mean, you now we are holding a really good floor now. And once those ATMs go live, I mean, already on the news that we have an ATM delivered, we had people coming into the TG and, can I buy one? Where can I buy one? I own shops in the USA. I want to buy some. So I think once we go live with the ATMs, or even with our pre-orders, this thing is gonna fly. And from an investor point of view, I mean, we did 20x on the news. I think we can go for 100x or when everything rolls out, plus then we will have the smart wallet and the debit cards and obviously other utilities along the way, as Velorex is a long-term project. And yeah, solid floor now, investor wise speaking, so good entry point, and yeah.
Cool, great stuff. Well, thanks very much. Thank you very much for coming in to do this, AMA. I really appreciate it. You've had some good questions thrown your way, and you dealt with them pretty well.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
I Honestly, it was good.
Thanks very much.